Some people would argue that the Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss fanbase are the most degenerate fanbase on the internet. There's lots of reason to back that up, since Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss takes place in hell. It has lots of sex jokes. It has very sexualized cartoon. They're very sexualized cartoons. So it's bound to attract a frisky fan base. You can see that through going on certain websites and looking at some of the top results, and you'll see them. Lots of these characters on there, and very large numbers of them, of videos and images. But I think I found the worst, and the internet as well found the worst case of Hazbin Hotel fanbase being the most weird and the degenerate. So, spoilers ahead, but I guaranteed you have seen this before. Essentially, a guy by the name of Verbalase went bankrupt because he paid 50 grand for essentially a video of Charlie Morningstar trying to rape him. 50 grand, which made him go bankrupt. And keep in mind, this isn't a small YouTuber or anything. This guy used to beatbox raps the Joker and Pennywise and other characters. And this is what very likely bankrupt him. So I thought we would react to the video today because it's been getting very popular, even outside of the Hazbin Hotel community. I saw Sensitive Society do a video on it and I watched it, so I thought I might capitalise on it as well and do a reaction video to it. So anyway, without any further ado, let's react to it. And the funny thing is, I have to say this, I have downloaded the video and posted it on YouTube, but I thought it was private. So there are people in the comments right now. I'll show you it. Hold on. There are people in the comments right now. I did reply to one of them, and yeah. So these are some of the people's thoughts on it. So anyway, without any further ado, let's react. I'm not sure if I should turn it down a bit. Alright, so this is Charlie Morningstar. Alright, here it's starting. There's Verbalase. Where is he? Alright, it has been Hotel. Alright, he's in hell now. Alright, what's his... Alright, there he is. Is that fucking lit? Charlie like a little fucking perv. Alright. Alright, so he's running away. The thing is though, I will pause and talk about this when it happens. When it's where you can exactly see it. Alright, so the issue is, this song is actually kind of good actually. I'm probably going to listen to this afterwards. And the worst thing is though, this is the first time I've ever heard this song. So every time I ever hear this song, I'm going to be thinking about this video. And it's a shame because it's not a bad song. So this is him getting... that's him. What's happening? Is he froze? Alright, there's Charlie Morningstar on a love heart. I kind of understand the creativity, and there's him bluffing. This is so wrong, but it's so right, and gee. The thing is though, this is clearly traced. So I don't know if I'm not an animation expert, but I'm not sure how expensive tracing is. I don't think it's that expensive, but is that one of the reasons why the animation is so expensive? Because he wanted it to be so accurate to Vizzy Pop style of animation. Because I don't think it's that hard to copy Vizzy Pop or Swindle Horse style of animation. I don't think it's that hard. But why would you? Alright. Oh, you're not escaping. Charlie's after you now.
If you hide away,
I'll
hunt you down and follow you to the end of the earth. My heart beats with yours. My lungs breathe with yours. You're a piece of me. I can't hide away.
50 grand was spent on this. 50 grand. It should not be that expensive. How horny was this guy doing this video? How horny was he? And this is even the bad part. If you think it's going to get worse here, it's going to get worse. And to an extent, you're going to wish it was going to get worse, just for its money worth. Just for the fact that we could get his money worth. So, you'll know what I'm talking about after the video has ended. What I mean by that, but 50 grand. Is that the Labour theory of value is pretty much dead. If you don't know what the Labour theory of value is, it's essentially that the amount of work put into a product or service is how much it should cost. The majority of economists do not believe that anymore. They believe that value is subjective, and most people will agree as well. Well, so if you ask someone on the street where does value come from, they'll probably say from what the person values it from themselves. But I think this actually debunks like marginal utility, due to the fact that there's come to a point when some stuff cannot be subjective. Like you can say he wanted this, he was paying the service because he desperately wanted it for 50 grand. No, like to be fair, like if you want to make a good argument for Marxism, just show this video and say that someone spent 50 grand on this, therefore the Labour theory of value exists. That is probably the best. If you are a Marxist or a socialist or a communist, show someone this video and say, this person spent $50,000 on this. Please tell me that. Please explain how the Labour theory of value is wrong now. But anyway, I don't know. Alright, he's trapped. He's trapped like Jesus Christ. This is like the meme. Mum, can we watch 50 Shades? No, we've got 50 Shades. And it shows this. I might actually make that meme later. Like, Mum, can we watch 50 Shades? No, we've got 50 Shades at home. And just like take a picture and just like screenshot that. Is that or another image similar animation shot similar to that afterwards. But to be fair, it would be a bit weird of a meme for a kid to be asking if they can watch 50 Shades. But I digress. See, like this is Trace. This is Trace. This is absolutely Trace. Oh, he's loving it. He's loving it. Yeah, this is why you have to censor it. Now, I wish I could show you under what was happening under there, because you didn't actually see his private parts. You generally didn't see his private parts. What it was that he was still in his boxers, still in his box shorts. But what was happening while this was going on was that the like smiling emojis on his crotch for some reason. Don't ask me why. Do not ask me why this was, but I'm not even joking. To be fair, I've got on there. I did get a semi the first time I reacted to this part of the video. Like this way, this is where the sentence come in. I did try my best though to try and show much without video getting age restricted, but this is the best I could do, unfortunately. But it's Charlie looking very sexy. He's shitting himself right now. Oh no. Alright, so she's changing. I think she's changing her outfit right now. She's on top now. About to rape him. Sorry, but that shot's so shit. It's so dog shit, that shot. And 50 grand, keep in mind, 50 grand was spent on this. A guy whose YouTube channel, keep in mind, has over 1 billion views, which would make him quite wealthy for YouTube standards. It would make him quite wealthy. He'll certainly be living at over at least like 300 grand a year. It would be worth at very least over 300 grand a year due to all them views. And this is what very likely bankrupted him. This. And they make out then. And true, so this proves true love does exist. Now, 50 grand, not even for a sex scene. Not even for a sex scene. Like, if you're going to spend 50 grand on you being chased by a fictional character of any variety, at least make a sex scene. Because, what was the purpose of this? Because, 85% of the video, Charlie didn't even strip. No one stripped off. She didn't even take off her bra or fucking thong or whatever she was wearing. She didn't even do that. So, it's bad enough. It's still bad enough. This cost over $50,000 for this to be recorded. Not recorded, sorry, but to be created. But at least have a sex scene, because if it was like after they make out, they have sex or whatever, it's still not worth the money, not even 0.1% worth that much money. But at the end of the day, he still had sex scene, he still got his rocks off, so fine. Still you have no respect now. You just ruined any respect anyone had for you is gone just for you spending making yourself bankrupt over it. But he didn't even have that. So what does this guy get off on? Does he get on off? He certainly is more of a submissive type, as we can see here. He certainly is. Each of our own. At the end of the day, women can't really talk. If any women say here "Oh, this is so weird," yes, it is very weird. You're exactly right. It's weird, but studies have shown one of the most popular fantasies for women, sexual fantasies, is being raped, which is quite frankly vile and disgusting. So is this, but so don't throw in stones at your glass house, women. So anyway, so yeah, was it worth it in the end? Verbalase. For a small chance you were watching this video, was it worth it? Having your YouTube career effectively ruined, getting yourself bankrupt just for this video, not to even have a sex scene. The West has fallen, guys. It has. Like I said this before with that guy, what was it called, Rocky Raccoon? When the West falls, people in the future are going to be like, what happened? Like how we look at Rome. What were the main signs that Rome was falling as we do now? And the Roman Empire. This is going to be one of the videos to be like before. This one video that was a sign that Rome was falling. The West was falling at least. In 1,000 years' time, this is what people are going to look like and be like, these are the warning signs that the West is falling. The Empire is finished. The American Empire at least. So anyway, comment below what you thought about this video. Do you think it was worth the money? I hope to God no one actually thinks this was worth the money. Could please touch grass. But yeah, $50,000 that could be spent on anything, on so many new cars, donating it to charity, investing. You could probably even buy a small caravan or something with it, or at least have good funds to spend on it. You can buy property with it. You can. Well, certainly not enough for you to buy a house. Maybe in a very poor third world country, but it could certainly help with you to buy another house. Invest in it. You do it as a second home, maybe a holiday home. Yes, I know it's not. I'm not naive. It's not enough to afford a second house, but it could certainly help go to it. Cause this guy certainly has the money to spend on this shit. He could certainly spend on something a bit more vital than that. But no, 50 grand that people would kill for, certainly with inflation, on a music video, what I would imagine teenage girls probably having fantasies over. It's like when in cartoons when girls or guys have fantasies, about their crush. Just what I imagine. This is what it usually is like love hearts everywhere. Does this guy have a mind of a child? Because this is how I imagine children without any sort of financial responsibility spending their money on cartoons. Maybe less sexual, but I digress. I'm talking too much now about this guy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Goodbye.